Now, you will be introduced to the fabulous country which has numerous rivers and fresh waters, the paradisiacal gardens, meadows and flower beds, the highest mountains, the historic memorials of the ancient times, and the hospitable and open-hearted people. Tajikistan is a country where 4 seasons of the year can be seen at the same time. This beautiful corner of the planet Earth is the homeland of the Aryan civilization. Mountaineering tourism, alpine sports, mountain skiing, ethno-tourism, eco-tourism, historical and cultural tourism, recreational and resort tourism, hunting, hiking, trekking, and others are priority sectors of tourism sphere of Tajikistan. For the sake of development of these kind of tourism activities, all favorable conditions and opportunities are available which meet the modern standards. The leader of the nation, the President of Tajikistan, His Excellency Emomali Rahmon, announced the year of 2018 as the year of tourism and folkcrafts development. Within the framework of this measure, the tourism companies have been given several advantages that will access the tourism services for all interested persons. This initiative is indicative of the fact that the doors of Tajikistan are open for the people who are interested in the nature, history, culture, music, city planning, and architectural arts. The Republic of Tajikistan is located in the southeast of Central Asia, in the route of the Great Silk Road. Tajikistan shares its borders in the north and west with Uzbekistan in length of 1,322.9 kilometers, in the north and east with Kyrgyzstan in length of 987 kilometers, in the east with China in length of 494.95 kilometers, and in the south with Afghanistan in length of 1,344.15 kilometers. It encompasses an area of 142,600 kilometers, stretching 715 kilometers from east to west and 509 kilometers from north to south. The air temperature in the valleys is up to plus 50 degrees Celsius warm, and in highlands the temperatures fall to minus 50 degrees Celsius cold. Tajikistan gained its state independence on September 9, 1991, and is now officially recognized by 150 countries of the world. This ancient land has attracted the attention of tourists and alpinists over the last several centuries. Tajikistan is a modern, mountainous country with an altitude of 300 to 7,495 meters above sea level. 93% of the country's bordering terrain is connected to the Pamirs, Hisar, Alay, and Tian Shan mountain ranges. These series of mountains are interspersed by the great valleys of Fargana, Zarafshan, Vakhsh, and Hisar. The impassable highlands of Tajikistan enrich and fascinate the country's beautiful nature. Earth, flora and fauna are diverse, fertile, and have high potential. Forestry of Tajikistan is full of spontaneous fruit trees and thousand species of vegetations that are widely used by the population. The country is inhabited by more than 80 species of mammals, over 365 species of birds, 49 species of reptiles, almost 40 species of fish, more than 10,000 species of insects. In addition, the snow leopards, lynxes, bears, wolves, foxes, martens, gazelles, argalis or wild sheep and other species of animals live in this country. Currently, there are 4 nature reserves in Tajikistan, including Tigrovaya Balka, which means tiger wood, Romit, Dashti Jum, and Zorkul, 13 conservations, and the national park. The total area of these reserves covers 21% of the territory of Tajikistan. Pamir, which is called the roof of the world, is truly a pearl in the vast Asian space. Since the ancient times and to this day, the Pamir has been and remains a favorite place for tourists, travelers, and climbers. The Ismoili Somoni Peak, with an altitude of 7,495 meters above sea level, being one of the highest peaks of the world, is considered for mountaineers to be a sacred place on the fairy land of Tajikistan. In Pamir, there are a wide range of such peaks having the skyline heights. The height of these peaks is 6,000 to 7,000 meters. Along with these lovers of mountain peaks, tourists and scientists, admirers of the world of beauty, are also fascinated by the glaciers of Tajikistan. One of such tremendous glacier, which is truly called the miracle of nature, is the Fetchenko Glacier. The great stocks of snow and ice are concentrated in the highland part of Tajikistan. The glaciers of Tajikistan, the number of which reaches more than 1,000, occupy an area of 8,476 square kilometers. About 16 glaciers reach more than 16 kilometers in length, including Fetchenko and Grum-Gurjimailo glaciers. The most sacred treasure of Tajikistan is its rivers and lakes, which takes their origins from the glaciers. The total length of 947 rivers of this country is over 28,500 kilometers. They account for more than 60% of the hydropower resources of Central Asia. There are numerous lakes in Tajikistan, especially in Badakhshan area. The largest of them are Karakul, Zorkul, Rankul, Bulunkul, and Sarez. In general, the Pamirs have over 1,450 lakes and 220 rivers, or 83% of the country's water resources. Lake Sarez is called a sleeping beauty, for it attracts every individual to itself with its purity, transparency, unusual delicious taste, beauty, and splendor. This miracle of nature contains 17 billion cubic meters of fresh water, which can be used as drinking water for the peoples of Central Asia and other neighboring countries. Tajikistan is called the land of curable springs. In Tajikistan, there are over 200 springs and curative mineral and hot springs that heal many diseases. Garmchashma is one of such hot curative springs, which is located at a distance of 45 kilometers from the city of Koro at an altitude of 2,770 meters above sea level. The mineral waters of the Garmchashma spring are famous not only for their medicinal features, but also for their hydrogeological characteristics. Due to its chemical and physical features, this spring is similar to waters of Istisu in Azerbaijan, the gas, hydrogen, carbonate springs of Pyatigorsk, Zheleznovodsk in the Caucasus, Haydusaboslo and Kharkani in Hungary, and even has advantages in comparison with these water sources. That is, Garmchashma spring of Tajikistan differs from all these sources in the presence of a large number of sulfates, silicic acid, a huge number of active micro and macro elements, including aluminium, iron, magnesium, bromine, and fluorine, which certainly increase the biological value and medicinal features of water. Swimming in Garam Chashma spring pool and sunbathing is recommended for the treatment of skin diseases such as squamous herpes, eczema, neurodermatitis, sclerodermatitis, skin itch, ichthyosis, lichen planus, psoriasis, vitiligo, and others. Along with Garam Chashma spring, healing mineral and hot springs of the sanatorium and resort areas of Khoja Obigarm, Shohambari, Obigarm, Zumrad, Havatar, Bashor, Shohdara, and dozens of other picturesque places and health resorts of Tajikistan have a huge natural and climatic potential for recreation and treatment of various diseases. Everyone who loves nature and its gifts should visit Tajikistan and enjoy amazingly beautiful mountain landscapes and crystal pure and healing springs. We believe that this sunny country is a miracle of nature and history in the planet. The Varzov, Baljuvon, and Romid zones are natural, recreational, and tourism regions that contribute to the development of tourism in the country. In the Republic, currently, 65 up to 70% of sanatorium and tourist facilities are restored, and about 35 private tourist recreation areas have been built. Tajikistan has more than 20 sanatoriums and resorts with natural and medicinal potential, and modern health and recreational infrastructure. The most well-known resorts in Tajikistan are Bahoristan, Khoja Obigarm, Garam Chashma, Avis City, Eden Aqua, Zumrad, Shohambari, Pulisangin, Saturn, Havatar, Sarob, Spa Hayat, and Obigarm, possessing wide medical facilities and favorable recreational conditions. The main tourist potential of the Republic of Tajikistan, together with its paradisiacal nature, are over 3,000 memorials of historical and cultural heritage, 6 state complexes and historical and cultural reserves, a huge number of historical and local history museums, house museums, libraries, cultural and entertainment centers, reserves, and unique natural places, as well as individual architectural, historical, and archaeological monuments. Currently, the ancient settlement Sarazm and National Park from the Republic of Tajikistan are included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. 13 units of historical and cultural monuments of national importance through the transnational program Great Silk Road are included in the UNESCO preliminary list. Also, in April 2015, the ancient monument, the medieval city of Holbok, in the nomination of tangible memorials of international importance, was awarded the International Award Global Rating nomination of the Institute of the International Ratings titled International Rating System, UNESCO. It should be noted that there are more than 100 monuments related to the Islamic history and culture, such as mausoleums, madrasas, and mosques in the Republic of Tajikistan. Customs, traditions, and rituals, craftsmanship and mastership, national cuisines and clothes of Tajiks, being an ornament of this ancient land, enchant and shock everyone who comes to Tajikistan. The magic hands of Tajik masters truly create miracles. They inspire life in creations made of water, clay, stone, minerals, wood and fabrics, jewelry and pottery, stone carving and painting, blacksmithing and knife making, making wooden utensils, carpet weaving, satin making, sewing skullcaps, embroidery, and others are among the national crafts of the Tajiks, which take their origins from depths of centuries, showing the 8,000-year history of these ancient people. Everyone who has ever sat at the Tajik dasarkhan will always remember the unusual taste of the Tajik bread, pilaf, khurutop, khomshurbo, shirchoy, roasted meat, other dishes made by Tajik hostesses and chefs. Oriental sweets, delicious sunny fruits, natural Tajik juices have an unusual taste and give strength, inspire optimism and a positive mood. Thousands of buildings built by the magic hands of Tajik architects in the cities of Dushanbe and Khujand, Bokhtar and Khorog, Kulab and Panjikent, Hisar and Istarafshan, and other regions of the country attests to the centuries-old culture of urban development of the Tajik people. All the cities and regions of Tajikistan, which are characterized by beauty and splendor, have modern conditions for travel and living. Travel to Tajikistan is simplified and accessible to every tourist. You can travel to sunny Tajikistan by plane, train and car. Tajikistan has direct flights to the cities of Moscow, St. Petersburg, Almaty, Bishkek, Riga, Istanbul, Dubai, Urumqi, Frankfurt on the Main. More than 10 domestic and foreign air carriers provide their services in the air transportation market through Boeing aircrafts. In addition, the national airlines Tajik Air and Somon Air make over 10 air flights a week from different regions, Khujand, Kulyab, and Khorog. In Tajikistan, there are several airports with national and international importance. Comfortable hotels and modern roads and infrastructure are at the service of guests and tourists, but sincerity, warm welcome, and Tajik hospitality are still the most important factor that a trip to Tajikistan for foreign tourists will be unforgettable and surprisingly interesting. Welcome to Tajikistan.